As we continue in 2 Timothy chapter 2, I just want you to direct your attention to a brief passage at the end of chapter 2, verses 22 to 26. These are loaded verses. And our verse for the day is verse 22, where Paul is exhorting Timothy, shun youthful passions and pursue righteousness, faith, love, and peace, along with those who call on the Lord from a pure heart. And in this one verse, we hear several keynotes that we hear playing throughout the whole New Testament, if you will. First of all, Paul talks about a pure heart. And what does that harken back for any of us? Hopefully, for some of us, it may remind us of the Sermon on the Mount, where Jesus talks about, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. And why this is significant for Paul is he says, we are to pursue righteousness, faith, love, peace, along with those who call on the Lord with a pure heart. We want to pursue the right things for the right reasons. And that's why a pure heart, as pure as we can make it with the Holy Spirit's help, is so important. And we don't, and Paul goes on to say, have nothing to do with stupid and senseless controversies. You know that they breed quarrels. And so we want to make sure every day that we're trying to keep our motives as pure as possible, which again harkens back to what Jesus says in Matthew's gospel about being as wise as serpents and as innocent as doves. Again, that speaks to our motives. And so part of what we see throughout the teaching of Jesus and the teaching of Paul, it's the importance of not only doing the right thing, but doing it for the right reason, doing it in the right manner. You can say you forgive someone, but the manner in which you forgive them may undermine what you're saying. Yeah, I forgive you. I'm sorry. Well, that doesn't, how sorry do I sound when I say that, right? And the second major note I want to call your attention to in these verses is, as he so often does, Paul is bringing up the Christian virtues that are the fruit of the Spirit: faith, love, peace, right? He goes on to say about how Timothy, as the Lord's servant, must be kindly to everyone, patient, correcting opponents with gentleness. I mean, just in these few verses, Paul mentions at least 6 of the fruit of the Spirit that he refers to in Galatians. He comes back to these themes again and again and again because it's at the heart of who we are called to be as disciples of Jesus. So, as you go about your day today, keep those Christian virtues front and center in your mind: faith, love, peace, righteousness, kindness, patience, gentleness, and be a wonderful example to all those you come across today, and be someone who shines the light of Jesus to other people.